Yeah, you all knows the International Congress of Mathematicians 2014 will be held in Seoul, Korea this year. So now they are accepting the application for the volunteers for this big event. So yeah, you may consider to take a part on this. Yeah, you will meet 5,000 all first-class mathematicians from all over the world here. And also, Songyungan University will host the 19th International Linear Algebra Society meeting at downtown Seoul campus at the first week of August. And all the prominent mathematicians who's working on matrix theory and numerical linear algebra and the SIAM linear algebra groups and many others, linear pre-algebra problem. There are about 500 first-class mathematicians will be gathered in Songyungan University. So you should be excited about it, and you will have a chance to meet many of the good talks, and will give you a chance to make a connection.
This conference will be in this university or
Yes.
SKKU in Seoul?
Downtown campus. Yeah. But yeah, we will learn it. So we will have the base camp there to learn the whole conference. Yeah, you will find most of the information from this website. Okay. And I mentioned that we have been through the mathematical modeling with Excel and Sage before. So in this semester, we will give the more emphasis on mathematics and art and 3D computing and smartphone applications, etc. Okay, so we have developed the linear algebra with Sage, which you can find the most of the information here. And this is based. Our aim for this book was really the first linear algebra book that can offer all the computational tools, free computational tools in it. Also, smartphone can be used to simulate the most of the computation for the introductory linear algebra class. Okay? And also, most of the lectures were saved in here that you can find. And from here, you will not only see the whole the references, but you also can enjoy the GeoGebra and Sage and lecture note and movie clips of lectures here. For the least square solution, then you can see how the best approximated line can be found by using the knowledge of linear algebra, but also with GeoGebra, and also the Sage code was given, and the lecture note was given, and and also I have added some JavaScript in there, and also I have given the whole the lectures of mine in YouTube, and also it offers the student presentation of the problem, each problem sections at the end of each sections. So for example, singular value decomposition and the generalized inverse. the student
일반화
presentation
가명량에
was
대해서
given here as well.
A
So
트랜스포즈
yeah,
A, B 트랜스포즈 B를 구하는 문제입니다.
okay. So yeah, that will be an interesting. That was an interesting project, and also all of these activities can be done in the mobile devices. You can enjoy the movie lectures. You can do the computation. You can do the simulation and modeling by using the linear algebra concept in mobile. So this is one of the interesting projects. And recently, I wrote a book which is Pioneers in Korean Modern Mathematics, and this shows what kind of effort was made and when for the mathematics that we are doing now by Koreans in the early years. And from here, yeah, I found a great motivation to develop the new things that the society need. Okay. Okay. Okay, and yeah, you can find the information from here, and already some of you have read it, and before you write your first homework. So I will try to find something new and which is meaningful to all in mathematics. Also, I wrote the English calculus book for the first time in Korea, and the most of information here also done. It's not. It has a lot of QR code, and most of the code for the computation and simulations were given in this book. And I did even make the manuals for this book. Okay, I will show this. Okay, let's make a copy here and do it in the Chrome. And as you see, from the chapter 1 to chapter 15, the differentiations and find the tangent lines and find the application of differentiation and what is Newton's method. As the iterations goes high, then you will see the thing, the very close, the very good approximation, and also it shows you the animations, and there are many things, and the Riemann sums and application to integrations and vector calculus and partial derivatives and multiple integrals, and so I made all those things in here that really can be done in these mobile devices without any difficulties. And also, we recently finished up a big project on this cyber app, and which you can practice all these things. For example, for statistics, for example, in here, if you wanna do the computer simulation, if you do statistics simulations, computations, you can easily do it with the Sage command, which was made in Sage. And this generates the graphs and the images, and also it do all the computations in Sage with the code specially made for the statistics subject. And in linear algebra, we can do the what? We can do the not only to understand the theory, but we can also see the problems and solutions and the computations on it. For the conic section, we can find the eigenvalue from the given equation, and then we can find the corresponding eigenvectors, and we can diagonalize the matrix. Then we can use those information to draw the graph of that conic section and the completing square. 완전 제곱식으로 고친 이제 취한된 form. We can see it, and all those things were done in here. So we have made the many things, and also now we are trying to do our same approach for the differentiation and then engineering mathematics. Actually, this calculus, linear algebra, and vector calculus, and differential equation, and engineering maths, those are I think, in whole Korea, those classes will consist of about 90% of whole math courses, which is offered in whole more than 200 colleges in Korea. So actually, that's what you're gonna make contributions after your graduation. So this is a very important subject. So I. So for the engineering mathematics, we have already tested how to solve the initial problems, and we can sketch the solutions, and we solve these initial problems, and then find the eigenvalues and eigenvectors to deal with those differential equations. And so these things has been examined here, and also we recently made the code for the elementary introductory differential equation class, which has the explanations and code for and how to draw the graphs of those direction field and Euler's method, etc. To the many things. So now we just recently started this project. I wish some of you can take a part on it to add the things. These are the English lectures which was given by the instructors here. Anyway, and so eventually we will try to offer those kind of materials to everybody in Korea and the other countries, so they can get a benefit out of it to understand mathematics better and use mathematics more effectively. Okay, today, I'm gonna start. So I have shown what we have done, but I continue that. What is the root of those kind of the pioneering the work? Okay. Actually, we at university and math department must have produced a valuable workforce for the country. It was very, very easy before, because the society was very simple, and then they were in need. Manpower was in need, but these days, the most of the easy jobs were all taken over. So now we have to create a new job, and the new ideas to lead the country. So now it is not so easy to produce the manpower that society like to have. So we university teachers should think and work to answer on those questions. But I found there are many things that we can do if we understand the new learning environment in this 21st century's smart learning, particularly for the smart learning environment. Okay, so I will start with the history. At Sungkyunkwan University, actually statistics was the one part that the Sungkyunkwan University pioneered. And Professor Kim Young-don, who recently passed away, and he was the first one who wrote the statistics textbook in late 60s, and which was the Introduction to Mathematical Statistics. This was the first statistics textbook in Korea. And actually, at that time, in 60s and 70s, society wanted those who can deal with the statistical tools to deal with the data that they have made. So we have produced, our graduates went to the Bank of Korea and Ministry of Economics and Planning and many other industries related with it that needed the statistics. At that time, there was no, in 50s and early 60s, there was no department of statistics in Korea. The statistics department was established in the late 60s and early 70s. But we started it from the end of the end of 50s and early 60s. And many math departments produced key manpowers even before the Department of Statistics was established in Korea. And math major became early faculty members of a newly developed Department of Statistics. And that may helped the economic progress in 60s in Korea. Later, our math department contributed for the development of the computer science. And we have produced the manpowers for IBMs in early years, and the Hancom, which is the Korean word processor that we are using it, and those were developed. Those mathematical symbols was developed by our graduate, who I taught. And he is the one who developed these mathematical symbols in it, and now he is the director of the research center of Hancom. Now for the last 15 years. And he started from the beginning of the Hancom, and he is the one, he really made the Hangul word processor with mathematical function, which is far better than any other word processors in the world. So Mohar, Hajar, do you know this Hancom is the only one word processor who still compete with Microsoft Word? Do you know? Yeah, there's no other competitor than this to my MS Word. And and also Microsoft, and he is now the president of Starlake Incubator. Who was he was my I was teaching assistant of him when he was an undergraduate student. So I guided him, and he is the one who, at this university. They are all the graduates of this school that I worked with before. And he is the one who really made the Microsoft popular in Korea. We did the MS Office. Korean version was managed with him, and it was widely spread in mid-90s after with the effort of him. And then because of that contribution, he was promoted to the manager in the headquarters in Seattle, Microsoft headquarters. And he he took a charge of whole Asian market of Microsoft for many years before he joined the NCSoft and now Sky Lake Incubest. This is a kind of angel fund. Then he's learning it. And we have produced these members in the computer science department. Actually, that was the kind of 이게 시대 요구가 그 60년대, 60년대는 통계학에 대한 인력이 필요했었다 그러면 이 80년대 이쪽에서는 이 컴퓨터 워드 프로세서 이런 것들이 필요한 때였고 이때 다 수학한 사람들이 다 중요한 역할들을 했고 우리가 배출한 그런 사람들이 그런 역할들을 했던 의미예요. Okay. Anyway, yeah, 우리 math department helped the industry to keep the national competitiveness in these changes. And Sungkyunkwan University have developed a new learning environment that you are enjoying now. We can make a record of our lectures here, and so students can go back to the lectures that was delivered. And also, the student in the downtown campus can also take part of this class without much difficulties. Actually, this was all started from 2003, and it was based on, which was the eCampus Vision 2007. And we are the one who developed all this kind of new learning environment at Sungkyunkwan University. I was one of the 4 members who designed all this system. And now this is a standard of whole country now, and it's been exported to other countries. And with this, we can really do the blended learning. And Prept University is possible with these new systems. Do you agree, Victoria? Yeah. Because I can upload my lecture before the class, so you can not only see the lecture note, but also you can have lecture before the class. That's the actual concept of Prept learning. And here, you can see. Yeah. And also, Sungkyunkwan University Math Department developed the actuarial science department for the first time in Korea. And I have designed the actuarial science department with the faculty member statistics, and we opened the master course for actuarial science for the first time in Korea. And now the graduate of this it has been about 8 years now, and now the graduate of our actuarial science programs are dominant manpowers in the insurance company in Korea now, and it will some of those graduates will reach the highest point as a CFO, not too far from today. Okay, and so the reason that we have developed this new department was the insurance market in Korea is the 7th largest in the whole insurance market in the world. So we were asked to open the market to the global companies, and so we really need to adopt the global standard. So we need to supply the manpower who really understand the global standard of insurance business and insurance 상품, insurance product. And we should have the ability to develop the insurance product which can be sold in market. And so that was a time that we really needed those skilled, trained, the actuaries in Korea. And and also, those of you have seen what mathematics department have done it. But now, yeah, we look over the other department of Sungkyunkwan University. And in IT business, the Sungkyunkwan University Department of Semiconductor was established in this campus, science campus. And what I found, and also, mobile device, Department of Mobile Device was also set up in here. So from here, I found some interesting changes in here. The old PDAs and laptops and tablets and MP3 players and cell phones and game consoles, all those things were merged to one device, which is a smartphone. So I started to think what the 21st century mathematics department can make a contribution in these changes of the society. So I was thinking to what our mathematics can do with these mobile devices. So I tried to develop some tools that's learning in smartphones. Okay, and Department of the Mobile Device was established in Sungkyunkwan University. So I start to think what kind of contribution that mathematics department of 21st century can do. So when I wrote the mathematical the proposal for the BK 21st Mathematical HRD division, and I gave some emphasis on those mathematical modeling and particularly what really we can do in it. And it was approved. That's why our math graduate programs was supported by the government for the last 7 years, and now we are in the second stage of it. What I found was in old days, for example, 300 years ago, 200 years ago, those mathematicians, the mathematicians in Joseon Dynasty, they solved many problems to run the country, to collect the taxes and learning the farmlands and those things. And then I found that they not only solved those problems by hand. In those days, they used the technologies at that time, the counting load and this abacus, and they had the tools to deal with the complicated computations. They didn't solve the problem by hand. So, but now we have a lot other tools already. That's why we think all math problems should be solved by hand. That's the misconception of it. So Korean students were not well trained with hand calculators or graphing tools, but they are now prepared for internet-based computational tools, such as this. They are all using. Now more than 95% of Korean students are having mobile devices on hand. Okay. So what I thought was, if we use a smartphone to send a command to make any server can do computation and have the answers in the display of the mobile device, then we can really we can really get help out of those. So I tried it and said it worked. I had to choose the kind of software that I use it in here. So that's why I had to use I choose the open source software. They can make changes on it by myself. Okay, so I tried to adapt it for my linear algebra class and the calculus class. And these are the things, the smartphone applications that I have developed. And these are QR code that really just make a quick connection to those tools that I have made. And I made some other, with those skills that we have developed, we have made some other smartphone applications that you can easily find from the Android, the Google Play, Play Market, and then iPhone, the shops. Yeah. So you can find the tools, the application, smartphone applications that we developed more than 20 now. So by searching SKKU or Matrix, if you search at the Google Play or Play Shop and the Apple Shop by SKKU Matrix, then you will find it. And these was the things that we have made. And linear algebra textbook was made with these computational tools in it, with Sage traditional content and class examples, and Sage code and QR code, so the students not only read the books and do solve the problem by hand, but also really do the computation by hand or smartphones or whatever. And many simulations was given, and so the students can enjoy. And this was possible, which was just before the students just had to see it printed, but now they can really see the visualization of the concept, and they can make the changes and the shift and transition and enlarge, and they can do the things. So we were able to use this mobile environment for our classes. Okay, and we made the e-books out of it, and the samples. And now we are working to complete. We are working to make a complete set of the e-books now. And this example shows it. And so actually, we make the lectures. That's why I made the movie clips and also the contents and the code and all together. These are all digitalized content. So I can use all those to make a real thing in the mobile environment. Okay, and these are the smartphone applications, and these are these are the shape of the one smartphone application that you can see it. And so to make a unique and better ebooks, I needed to develop the tools that really can be used in our classes. So actually we went through most of the things from linear algebra and calculus so far, including these. And in between, we made a laboratory manual for calculus, and which looks like this with the code, and do the computations here and make the changes. And there are things. And ebooks of laboratory manual book, you can find those from the Apple shops. There are the 15 sections of these ebooks in Apple shop. Okay. And in this book, we can do the computations, and we can mark, and we can add the things. We can find the information by Google search, which is directly connected from here. If you click it, then you can search it to give. If you just click for example, mean value theorem, then that automatically connected to the Google search and get to apply the more information. Anyway, we have tried it. Math department have tried whenever it is needed. The society needed our effort. And also other departments of Sungkyunkwan University worked to answer the need of the society for the last 20, 30 years. Okay, we didn't intend it, but with those pioneering the contributions for the university and for the society, made some changes. Recently, QS World University Ranking subject on mathematics showed the changes of the reputations. It was 370 before, but now it is 179. So it was a dramatic change in these hard competitions. And Sungkyunkwan University is counted better than Trinity College Dublin these days. And Sungkyunkwan University was counted was in the Jungang Daily newspaper, the university placement data, and Sungkyunkwan University was counted as the first university among the the comprehensive university in the whole Korea. Okay, so Postech and KAIST, which is engineering schools, and beside that, Seongyungan University is the potentials and abilities was counted the best. Not only for that, customer satisfaction index shows university customer satisfaction index showed Seongyungan University is the first among the comprehensive universities in whole Korea. Okay. For last 6 years. Okay, so actually, if we do something that really meaningful, that it can be counted, whether we intended or not. The thing is, just following others don't make any changes. But if you really intend to achieve the things that is needed, then it will be counted. Okay, so recently we published this calculus book, and you know it. So we are working on the e-books of this calculus, the complete one, and also I can show you what is this e-books can do. As you see, the e-book works like this. This calculus lab book. You can go the page wherever you go, by just touching it. You can do the computation by just clicking the things, by touching it. And it shows you what graph you are doing the graphing and computation, and find the length of lines and volumes and areas. You can make changes by just change numbers. This is chapter 14, vector calculus. Okay, you can go to the chapter and sections. Here, you can search from the web browser. You can search the definitions and the concept like this with those e-books. Also, you can copy some information from there to add in this e-books. You can mark some part, and you can make a note here and there. You can go back. So there are many things that you can really do it. And for the linear algebra, you can do the very complicated computation. Usually you deal with 3 by 3 or 4 by 4 matrices, but when you have 9 by 9 or 10 by 10 matrix, then it's not even easy to find the eigenvalues or determinant of it. The e-books has the lectures in it. You can have lectures, and also it has the extra information that you can expand, and also you can do the computations for the problems pops up, and solutions pops up, and the answers and proof and the computations can be done for free. You can change the things. then you can find the answer for that changed matrix, etc. So there are really many things that we can do it. Okay. Anyway, okay. Now next project is the mathematical modeling and mathematical simulation with 3D printings. This is some examples that we have seen, and you can see how those 3D printings were done in our lab. If we develop the STL file with the help of any sources, any programs, then we can easily make a printout of it like this to have the things like this. Okay, this shows the very many interesting things. Okay, Mr. Lee will show it after my talk. This is the next project that one of my next project, math and 3D printing. Yeah, as I mentioned before, Seongkyungan Math Department and the Gwacheon National Museum of Science are working together to really achieve the things that we like to. Okay, I think these are some references that we have worked on, and as a conclusion, I can say, many students are thinking that what we can do with the mathematics knowledge of the degree, but there are many things that we can really do, but we have to think, and as I showed you, there are many open areas that really need the people who can deal with the problems that they solve, and we are the ones who can answer on those. And during your years at schools, you are asked to be a pioneers in those open areas. Like before, your seniors was also those who studied statistics even before the Department of Statistics was established. They actually made those departments, and they leaded the development in this area. And computer science and the mobile semiconductor and all those, there was no such department before. And many of the math majors went to the new area, and they developed the big markets, and they needed. They are now recruiting the people who can do the ones that they did like they did it before. So I expect you to be a pioneer in mathematics with the knowledges that you have learned, and and this is time that you can fill out those gaps. I think that's it. And the ICM and IRES will expand your view and horizons dramatically. So this semester will be very exciting, not only for me, but also to you as well. We have about 7 minutes, so I will show you the changes on 3D printing first. Okay, we'll continue.
I have one question.
Yes.
I understood
Okay.
almost all the books here was